the Moving Junk Guy back again with another video for your head tops. Hope you guys are killing it in business. Hope that we're doing really good. Hope when we're staying busy during these slow times during the winter. You know, it's starting to slow down for a lot of people, especially with the recession looming and winter looming. It's a bad combination for a lot of businesses, but I hope you guys are killing it. I hope you're staying optimistic and strong and you're recreating different ways to make business. So today's video, I want to get into just a couple different things about getting off of the truck. I know we hear it a lot. I know I hear it a lot personally on different podcasts I listen to for home service experts like us, and also just different business owners in general. So I'm about getting off the truck, getting off the truck, getting off the truck. So what does that mean? What does it mean to get off the truck? So when people say it, they mean getting off the truck by working on your business, not in your business. Not being an owner-operator, essentially. A lot of business owners, especially when they start out, they have to be in the truck. Some people never grow out of that phase, which is, I mean, if you are looking to just allow this to be a part-time gig, or you're comfortable with just making a certain amount of money, then that might just be the best bet for you. That might be where you want to take it to. But I know a lot of people want to grow. I know a lot of people want to thrive and create wealth and financial freedom and different things, yada, yada, yada. So that's not necessarily always the best things for most people. Getting off the truck entails a lot of different things. You got to have systems in place. You got to have the right people in place. And you got to have the right equipment. You got to know your business. I never recommend someone getting directly off of the truck as soon as they start their business, especially if they're not familiar with the business as is. If you've never operated your business, I never recommend getting off of the truck without first having some type of knowledge. And this is important because it's like, you don't know what your guys are going through. You don't know how customers get big. You don't know what it takes. You don't know how your equipment runs. You don't know what you have in your toolbox. You don't know how hard it is to do stuff, and different things like that. Just different knowledge that you need that helps you kind of execute better as a leader and as a boss and as an operator. So the goal ultimately should be to get off of the truck. Now, this is what this looks like. Getting off of the truck isn't always as glamorous as it seems, because it's not like you're completely free. Like a lot of people, they subscribe to the 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss, and that has a lot to do with kind of making your business operate kind of without you, only having to put in 4 hours a week, and that's all you have to do. That's not necessarily realistic, especially in this industry. I am what you would call, I am off the truck. And I go back onto the truck periodically. Like today, for instance, I was on the truck because I hired 3 new employees, and I like to show my face. I like to make sure that the culture is straight and that my customers are getting taken care of up to my standard. So that's important for me. So I make sure I get out into the truck at least once every couple weeks. Sometimes it goes longer than that. And I'll go into the pitfalls of kind of out of sight, out of mind thinking. So you want to make sure you check in periodically, especially if you're hiring new people. You want them to see your face at some point. 3 of my new employees I just hired, they were like, "Oh, I've never seen my old boss before," and they worked at another moving company. So it's very important. It's good for camaraderie. Shows that you're willing to get your hands dirty like the rest of them. You're not just ordering them around and collecting money and not carrying all that good stuff. So it's very important. I recommend when you do get off of the truck that you make it a point. You make it a point to get out there at some point and really show your face. There's a few downfalls to getting off of the truck because one of the things is, if you've never come from an environment where you didn't have to work, it is a little bit of a shift in your mindset that has to come on. Because for one, when you're off of the truck, that doesn't mean that you don't have a job. That doesn't mean that you don't have to do anything. That doesn't mean that you don't have to still keep your business running. What this looks like is You need to now become the person that works on your business, not in your business. Michael Gerber, The E-Myth. Read it if you haven't. It's very important. There's a lot of other books just like it, but that's the one you want to start with. So, when you're working on your business, that looks like, okay, how am I building relationships to assist my business in growth? How am I marketing? Who am I talking to about marketing? Who am I hiring to take over some of the things? What are new initiatives am I coming up with? How am I projecting this year to go? Yada, yada, yada. Cash flow, all these other things. So you want to make sure that when you're not out there, that you're making use of your time in a more valuable way. As the owner, as the boss, as the leader, as the entrepreneur, as the CEO, president, whatever you call yourself, your job is to increase business and to keep it going. I heard this quote that said, you'll never be able to replace yourself, but if you can find people that do 80% of what you do, then you're good. You're at a perfectly good point. So that's what getting off of the truck looks like. Like I said, I'm currently off of the truck most days, but that looks like I'm doing a lot of work on the back end. Marketing. I'm making sure that they have trucks. I'm making sure that when our trucks need servicing, that they get done. I'm making sure dispatch is working correctly. I'm making sure we're doing our videos, our YouTube videos, making sure that our marketing in every facet's working out, making sure I'm building relationships with realtors and property managers and, all these other different industries that I want to get into. So that's what that looks like. It doesn't look like I don't have a job anymore or I'm just some free and carefree, la da 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 da. Like, that's not what it is. It's actually hard work. You're growing your business. It's the natural progression of your business, or it should be. If you're not thinking about getting off of the truck, if you're not thinking about growth, and if you're not thinking about expanding and getting to the next level, then what are you doing this for? Are you doing this to just make a few dollars, or maybe break 6 figures one day? Nah, we're doing this for those 7 figures and 8-figure and even 9-figure years. That's what I'm doing. So this is just a natural step in the progression. As you develop more systems, as you get your people in place, you'll be able to grow and structure your organization in a way that you'll be able to do less work, but you'll never be able to not do any work at all. So I hope this video was helpful. If you're looking to get off of the truck, or if you even need any advice, or you have any questions or anything like that about how you find people to trust, how you structure this, how you figure out things, how you get systems in place, feel free to reach out to me in the comments. Make sure you guys like, share, follow, comment, all that good stuff. Make sure you help grow the channel. If this is helpful to you, make sure you comment, like it, do all that good stuff. Hoping you guys are killing it, and I will talk to you next week. Thank you.